Whether you're new to Shopify or you want to learn a little bit more about how the platform works, I'm going to break down how you can get started on Shopify and how you can start your Shopify store and some of the things to look at in the Shopify platform. So if you're extremely new to Shopify, what you want to do is go to Google and just type in Shopify like this. All right, so you're going to go to shopify.com, first link here. Here's where you can go to start free trial. So you click on start free trial. And it's going to let you go inside. So let's go ahead and create. I already have an account with this email, but I'm going to go ahead and create a new email. I'm going to say test@example.com. Continue with email. Once you hit this page, you will create a password for your store, and then it will take you to the next step here. One thing to also keep in mind here is if we go back, let's go to pricing here. So Shopify has different tiers depending on what it is that you're looking for, depending also on the size of your store. So a smaller store could use something like the basic plan. If you're a bigger store, you might consider using one of the bigger plans here. So that's just something to keep in mind, these different plans to look at when you're creating your Shopify website. So once you get into your dashboard here, you're going to see a bunch of different pages on the left side here, and then you're going to also see your analytics in the center of the page. So here are the different analytics for your website. In this case, online store sessions, total sales, total orders, conversion rates, how many people are actually converting from visitors into customers. So this is all helpful information here. If you look on your orders page, this is where you can see all the different orders of people who have purchased on your store. And then from there, you can go and actually start fulfilling these orders here. And you notice that it also has drafts, shipping labels, and even abandoned checkouts. So now you can see people who added a product to their store, but they didn't check out. Once you go to products, this is where you can actually manage the different products in your store. So when you go to add a product, now you can add a title, you can add a description, you can even use AI to help out with the description to make these things much easier here. You can add media, so now you can add images of that product. Here's where you can add your pricing. You can add inventory so that you can share how many products are actually in stock. You can add meta fields if there's certain information that you want to tie to that specific product. You can edit the search engine listing so that you can edit how you can here's your search engine listing where you can edit how this product would actually appear on Google. And then here's some extra information here for product organization. And then again, you have a lot of different useful categories in here. So collections, if you have different collections for your product, in this case, a collection will refer to something like, versus a self-care website, you'd have brushes, hairs, oils. Those are all collections under self-care. So this is where you can create these different collections for your store. And then you can actually add products to these collections. So here is a list of all the different customers in your store. If you need to reference this information for whatever reason, all the information is going to be here. The product, all the information would be here, their orders, the amount that they spent, their name, their email, everything would be in this page here. These meta objects here are very useful when you're working with data and specific products on your Shopify store. You want to work with specific information. Meta objects are very helpful here. And there's a lot of documentation online if you need extra help with using these meta objects here. Here's your finances where you can handle all the finances on your Shopify website. You can look at the different profits here. Your analytics, very useful. You can see your totals, see how many people are hitting your website, how many people are converting, the total amount of orders, returning customer rate, sessions by traffic source. So now you can track. So now you can track where the customers are coming from. Let's say you're running ads maybe on Facebook, on Instagram, you have Google ads running, maybe you have your TikTok shop. You have people coming from various sources, but you want to see which source is pulling in the most traffic. That's where this sessions by traffic source will be very helpful. You have your marketing tab as well. So again, if you need extra data, extra information to help you with marketing, you can track activity. Again, abandoned checkout, very helpful here. Different recommended apps that you can use for marketing here. And then if you want to manage your discounts here, so if you want to create a discount, if you want to see past discounts you've used, schedule a discount, you can find all that information here. Now with the sales channels, now you're getting into your online store. So this is where you can manage your themes here in this, manage all the themes that you have. You can add as many themes as you want in your theme library here. There's some test themes if you want to make tests. There's a lot of free themes. There's a lot of free themes here if you want to make tests and test how something would look, maybe not on your live website. You can test it on a backup website. And it's also good to have a backup of your live website as well. Whenever you're making any tests, you don't want to affect your live store until you make sure that everything is good on your test store. So this is where you can manage all your themes, make customizations. In fact, if you click customize, it's going to take you to the Shopify customizer, where you can actually make different customizations to your theme. So for instance, let's click on this announcement bar. If I wanted to change the click here like this, and then I could simply change the color like this, like this, like this. And then here's where all these colors would be changed. So this customizer is very useful for this. You can go and you can change text, you can change images, so many useful things that you can do in this customizer here on Shopify. Okay, so now if you write blogs for your Shopify store, in this case, you can use it here. You can create a new blog, write articles for your Shopify store. Maybe you're trying to do something for SEO purposes, create new pages. If you want to add a new page, you would simply come in here, add page. Now you can add again, title, and then again, you can use AI to write descriptions about this specific page. So it's very helpful here. If you want to edit the navigation menu, maybe you have your navigation menu at the top, but you want to add a certain link. You want to add maybe a link to a collection. That's where you can do that here. So for this case, you can edit the main menu here, or you can create a whole new menu. You can create as many menus as you want. Let's say you wanted to add another link to the main menu here. This is where you would simply click on add menu item and you will type that in. If you wanted to create a mega menu, which is where if we come here, a mega menu is where you hover over this and then you see these additional items that pop up. You can actually do that in here. So you see how these options have arrows. These arrows mean that these options would come under that specific menu option. So that's where you come in here. You want to add another item, you just click add menu item and you can add that item in there as well. And then here is just certain preferences with your online store. You want to change the title, you want to change the description, any social sharing images, you have a password for your website, you want to put that in here. All this information can be found here under the preferences page. And then of course your settings page as well. So here in your settings is where you can change different information about your store. Maybe you want to add more users to the website so that they can make changes. You come in here, users and permissions. You can add staff here. There's so many things that you can do in your settings page to help you out with your Shopify website. So I hope this breakdown was easy enough for you to see kind of how Shopify works and some of the things that you can do. There's a lot that you can do in Shopify, and there's a lot that you can do in Shopify. There's a lot of helpful resources online. There's a lot of helpful apps that can help you with your Shopify store. But I hope this breakdown was a good way of explaining how you can get started with Shopify and some of the things that you can do in the platform. If you have any questions about how Shopify works, you're looking for a specific item, maybe you can't find it, please feel free to reach out and I'll be glad to help out. And also, if you're new to Shopify or you're new to this online business and you're looking for assets that can help you out, we also have an Etsy store with multiple different assets that you can use, everything from order forms, templates for your Shopify store, thank you cards, email signatures, invitation templates, so many things that you can use, icons, social media icons, so many useful graphics and templates that you can use for your online business. So please feel free to check out our Etsy store as well. And once again, if you're looking for help with your Shopify website, please feel free to reach out.